Welcome to MNCPPC, Department of Parks and Recreation's fun, fresh summer smoothie and cooking session. Get ready to experience a live demonstration by a certified health coach and professional clinical herbalist. In this session, you will learn tools to create simple, easy, and tasty treats for you and your family to enjoy this summer. Be sure to share what you learned during this session with a friend or family member.
Good evening and welcome to our last session of the Fun Fresh Summer Smoothie and Cooking Demonstration. My name is Yolanda Galloway and I'm a Health and Wellness Coordinator with the Department of Parks and Recreation. Before we begin, let's just go over a few of our housekeeping items. You should see a microphone icon at the bottom of your screen like you see here. You should, or you'll need to click this icon to mute yourself. And we ask that you do remain muted throughout the program to limit any distractions during the program. Next, I want to draw your attention to the camera icon. You will use this to turn your camera off and on. Please be mindful that when your camera is on, all participants joining this evening will be able to see your screen. You have the option to turn your camera off or on, but just remember, we want to minimize distractions tonight and be able to focus on what's being presented to us. Next, I would like to show you how to pin a participant. To do this, you will need to click on the Show Participants icon. In the Participants column, select the individual you want to view on your screen, then click or tap the three dots icon to reveal a menu. From the drop-down menu, select Pin for Me. The pin participant becomes the focus in your view and only your view, regardless of the speaker. To unpin, you repeat these three steps and select Unpin. And if you would like to pin an additional participant, you'll just follow those steps. Please note, if you are in a web browser, the PowerPoint presentation is going to be smaller in a smaller window at the top or bottom of your screen. Next, I would like to draw your attention to another Teams feature. You can turn on live captions during the meeting. To do this, you will click on the three dots for more options. Then you can scroll down and find the option that says Turn on Live Captions. Then you'll start to see captions at the bottom of your screen. And you may choose to turn this feature on if you need to. The last icon is the chat icon. And so this will allow you to ask questions throughout the program. To type a question, you'll just click on the icon like the one you see on the screen to bring up the chat box. And it should take you to what you see here. Once you see the chat box, as you see on the screen here, there'll be a space for you to type your question in, hit enter, and then we'll see your question or comment pop up. Feel free to ask your questions, make your comments throughout the program, and we just look forward to great engagement and discussion with you on tonight. So without further ado, I will introduce to some, present to many, Ms. Roz Law. Roz Law's education has equipped her with the extensive knowledge in holistic nutrition, health coaching, clinical herbs, and preventive health. Drawing on these skills and her knowledge of different dietary theories, she works with clients to help them make lifestyle changes that produce real and lasting results. Law received her training as a health coach from the Institute for Integrative Nutrition's innovative health coaching training program. She also received training as a clinical herbalist from the Mid-Atlantic School of Herbalism and the Smile Herb Shop. As a clinical herbalist, she can provide a complete assessment and recommend a customized list of herbal remedies of her clients. She uses food, herbs, and exercise for healing and maintaining a heavenly body. So what you're going to see on the screen here in just a moment is the recipes. And we're going to show these for a brief moment here. But throughout the program, you'll be able to reference them. They're going to be dropped in the chat for you if you need to reference them. So I'll turn it over to you, Roz, just to talk about the recipes briefly. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Yolanda. I was going to call you something else. I am so happy to be here on this Wellness Wednesday. I call it a Wellness Wednesday because that's what it is, Wednesday. And so for a second, I'm going to talk about the smoothies while you're having them on the screen, the recipes. So one of my recipes that I'm going to make today is one of my favorite. And I'm going to give you a little background about it. But let's talk about it first. We're going to do the avocado banana smoothie. And of course, that's going to include avocado and banana. But not only that, I'm going to tell you why, what you're eating and why you need to be eating it and what makes it healthy and how it's going to benefit you in a smoothie. So the avocado banana smoothie is one smoothie that I'm going to do. And then, do you have the other one? Awesome. Yes. And chocolate lovers protein shake. Chocolate lovers protein shake. We're going to use, of course, some cacao. I talked about the cacao last week. And then also, we're going to use a protein powder with this particular smoothie. And well, you can call it a smoothie or protein shake, whichever you want, but I call it a protein shake because we're adding the protein powder in this particular shake. All right, so let's get started. I want to get started. So let's do, first of all, let me just say this. I need for you all to not be shy and to go ahead and type in the chat, give me any questions that you may have, anything that comes to mind. No question is a bad one or a wrong one. It's just up for discussion. Either I know or I don't. And if I don't, I'll find out for you and get back to you. And you can email to ask a question that I don't know, and maybe I can get it back to you, the correct answer. All right, so why? First of all, why smoothies? Why protein shakes? Why? First of all, it is a great way to actually get in your nutrients, your minerals, your calories, especially during the summertime. I talk about often that our bodies crave certain things in certain seasons. So in the wintertime, I know my body craves most of the time hot things. So for breakfast, I like the oatmeal. I like the cream of wheat. I like grits. I like hot breakfasts in the wintertime. But in the summertime, especially when I'm on the go because the sun is shining, we're getting a lot of vitamin D. I already looked at the weather. I know it's going to be nice. I do not want to be in the house cooking a whole hot breakfast. So I want to be able to make a quick meal to go in the blender. All right. So you'll be able to get your calories, your protein, your vegetables, and everything in a shake in the morning. So that's what I tend to do, and I just want to share a few of my favorite recipes. All right. So the first recipe I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that chocolate lovers protein shake. And if you have been here before with me, I did not actually put the brands that I use. I normally don't have them up here, but I have them up here today because someone, I ran into actually a few people, and they said, how come you don't show us the brands and what you use? And so today I'm doing that. I'm just showing the brands today. And but keep in mind that these are not the only brands. You know, you can get similar items in different brand names, but these are the ones that I particularly use most of the time. All right, so let's get at it. I'm excited. So, chocolate lovers protein shake. And I talked about it last week, talking about chocolate. Chocolate is really cacao. It's coming from a cacao bean. So it's really pronounced cacao and not cocoa, but they use it interchangeably. So you're not wrong if you say cocoa. All right, now, the first ingredient is almond butter. So why almond butter? First of all, almonds has really good fat, all right? But you can use peanut butter, you can use cashew butter, you can use any kind of nut butter that you have. Actually, there's one called nut butters as well. So sunflower butter, whatever type of butter that you have, you can use that. Now, my husband, he likes peanut butter. I like almond butter. Just because peanut butter, just for me, a peanut butter is it takes over the flavor of whatever you're making. So it tastes like peanut butter. And I don't necessarily want my shakes to taste like peanut butter all the time, but I do want the nice fat from a nut, that protein from that nut. So that's why I choose almond butter. Almond butter I can put in there and add some other ingredients to it, and the almond butter doesn't take over the flavor of that shake. All right. All right. So the second ingredient is cacao powder. Cacao powder. All right. So let me go back. Almond butter. This almond butter I'm using is by Justine's. This is not the one that I use all the time. I normally use the raw almond butter by Costco, right? But I had this one, this almond butter by Justine, and most of the time, this is, and just let me get, I'm going to just give it to you, um, being totally transparent. Really, if you can afford it, get almonds at you can go to Mom's Market, or I believe Whole Foods, and just go to their section where they actually grind and make the butters. So they'll have almonds that they grind and they make it up. The only thing about it is it's expensive. It's expensive right now. So that's my preference. I'll go to Mom's Market, I'll get almond butter that they have grinded and put in their own, in Mom's brand. It's Mom's brand. But if you can't do that one, you can get Justine, or you can go to Costco and get that. But let me tell you, what I have done before is make my own almond butter. My own almond butter. And you can do that by grinding up your own almonds. If you have a nice blender, you can grind up your own almonds, put a little bit of oil in it, and make your own almond butter. But that's just, if you don't want to do that, go ahead and get your your almond butter already made up. It's simple. All right. Next is almond milk. Almond milk. Now, I talk about almond milk all the time. This one is an unsweetened vanilla flavor almond milk. This one is by Lidl. And this one has 30 calories. And it has 30 calories because it has the vanilla, but it is unsweetened, right? So you definitely want to get, if you're trying to watch your figure, you want to stay away from the original or the regular sweetened almond milk. You want to get the unsweetened one because the more sugar is in it, the more calories it is, right? All right. So you can get this any brand. It's okay. Again, I have made my own almond milk. You just take almonds, soak them in water. You can add your own vanilla to it and some raw honey. And well, you got to soak the almonds. You strain them. Then you add your vanilla and your whatever sweetener. I use raw honey. And voila, you have your almond milk. So almond milk. Then we're using vanilla extract. Vanilla extract. Now, I travel a lot. So whenever I go to the Caribbean, different places, I pick up vanilla extract. This one here, I believe, was from Mexico. This one was from Tulum, which I went to Tulum last summer. And so I got vanilla extract. So you want to get the real vanilla extract if you can. If you can. Now, when I say real, I mean not the imitation vanilla extract, which is a little bit cheaper, but you want to get the best that you can, if you're able to. All right. Vanilla extract. And then we're using a frozen banana, and then 1/3 cup of chocolate protein powder. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the blender. I'm going to start with my liquid first. Whatever blender you have, you should start with your liquid first. When I say liquid, I mean your either water or coconut water or milk, whatever liquid it is. So I'm using 1 cup. It says 3/4 cup of almond milk. 3/4 cup of almond milk. All right. And then the next thing I'm going to put in there is, I'm doing a chocolate one, is my cacao powder. Now, this cacao powder, this is a cacao powder. There's several different brands. This one I got from Wegmans. Wegmans cacao powder, and it says it right on the package. There's several different brands. You know, that chocolate, all the chocolates. It's a chocolate that begins with a G. Do y'all know the name of it? It's a real expensive gourmet chocolate and begins with a G. I can't remember the name of it. Y'all gonna help me out? Is anybody there?
I'm not sure, Roz. I was trying to think, but
The
oh,
Godiva chocolate.
there you go, Edlene.
What is it?
Godiva.
Oh, you know what? It's not Godiva, but
It's
yes,
not?
Godiva is one.
Ghirardelli.
That's the one. Who said it? Spell that for me.
Oh, it's Julia. I'm not a good speller, but
Yeah, but say it again, Julia.
I think it's Girdelli.
Yes, that's the one I'm speaking of. That's the one I'm speaking of. That one, they have a bag like this by that particular brand, and it's dark, unsweetened also. But you'll find them. All you do is look for cacao powder. But I'm pretty sure, I don't know if Godiva has a cacao powder. I don't see why they shouldn't, because they are, they've been around a long time. Godiva has. All right, so cacao powder. I'm
Roz,
going to put in.
Can I stop you for a second?
Sure, you
Someone had
can.
asked about the brand of the protein powder.
I'm going to get there. Hold
Oh,
on.
okay. And
I'm going to
then,
get there. Yep. I knew that was going to come.
And then and when you get there, of course, the benefits of adding that protein powder. I know you'll get there as well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm putting in my almond butter. Now, look, I have on here 1 tablespoon of almond butter. But if you like almond butter, first of all, if you like almond butter, yes, you can add a little bit more if you like. Just make it to your liking. But also, if you're like me and you're a vegetarian or vegan and you're not eating meat, you're getting your protein from your almonds. So it won't hurt for you to add a little bit more almond butter. So what you're doing is you are mindfully eating. It's called mindfulness. That means that you're intentionally making sure that you get what your body needs nutritionally. All right. And so that's what I do when I focus on what's in it and the why. It's called eating to live. Eating to live. You're maintaining your body as far as what it needs. And especially if you know that you're deficient in certain areas, then okay, well, I need to get this, I need to get that. So because I'm a vegetarian, I'm eating a lot of almond butter, almond milk, right? More protein. All right. All right. Next, vanilla extract. The vanilla extract is 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon. And so if you do the unsweetened milk, the vanilla extract is awesome because listen, a lot of people don't realize that vanilla is not a sweetener. Oh yeah, it tastes good and it makes things taste good. And so therefore vanilla is come from a plant, a vanilla bean. And so you won't be cheating if you use your vanilla extract. All right? You won't be cheating. As far as when I say cheating, I mean as far as thinking that you're sweetening it. It's not a sweetener. So you can get away with that. You're just flavoring with vanilla extract. All right. Now I'm going to get to my frozen banana, which is thawing out very quickly. 1 frozen banana. And then now for the protein powder. So the protein powder question. I use, this is called Isogenics. Isogenics, I've been using this for about 11 years now. And it's a protein powder. It is a whey protein powder, whey. And so the benefit of using a whey protein, whey, first of all, is milk from a cow. But this particular brand, they use, and one of the reasons why I like this particular brand and this company is because they use milk from grass-fed cows from New Zealand, right? And so therefore, that means that their cows are not shot up with a lot of antibiotics, a lot of hormones and things like that. It's grass-fed cows, and they milk them and they use the whey from them. And most of my clients over the last 11 years who tell me that they're lactose intolerant, they use this and it doesn't bother them. But on the flip side, on a good note, Isogenics also makes a plant-based protein also. So just in case somebody don't want to try it because they think they might have a little gas, a little reaction to the milk, then there's a plant-based. But then also, why? Why use whey protein or why use this? First of all, there is, this is a meal supplement. All right. So you're supplementing what you already put in here. So even if you had other ingredients, just say you put some kale in here or spinach in here or some other ingredients in your shake, this is going to supplement the shake and become a complete meal for you. So that means that it's great, especially during the summer when you're trying to get a meal to go. You want to get what you need nutritionally, but you don't have time. This is for the busy people that don't have time to sit and cook and everything, but you're getting what you need. But also, you want to get a protein powder that has amino acids in it. And the amino acids is what's going to help keep your nerves together, your muscles together. It's going to rejuvenate and restore your muscles before and after any type of workout that you might do. Even if you're just plain walking every day, it's going to give you your benefit. The whole is beneficial for sure with the aminos. So this particular protein powder, it's for over the age of 12, but it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It has 20 amino acids in here. All right. And it's chocolate, most muscle building protein. So even if you don't have a lot of, have you ever seen a person that's kind of small? They're small, but they're looking kind of malnourished because they have no muscle tone. This will help you get muscle tone. The aminos will help you actually have some muscle tone. Look at that. All right, I'm not showing off. All right, so did I answer those questions about the protein powder, Yolanda?
Someone asked, where did you get it from? Did you say that? I can't remember.
It's a private, you have to order it through me and it's on my website. Yep.
So you
right.
have to visit Roz's website to
My
get the
website.
protein powder.
Or you can contact Yolanda. They know how to get you too. And then they can you can send me the message and I can send them the link.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Yes, it's amazing. And it comes in chocolate, strawberry, vanilla chai, banana. It comes in all different flavors. All right. So that's all of my ingredients in there. I'm going to add my ice. This is mine, so I can use my hands. I'm going to add my ice. Just get some ice cubes. Now, the more ice you use, the thicker it becomes. So if you want it more like a milkshake, then you use more ice. The less ice you use, the thinner it'll be as far as the consistency. All right, here we go.
Miss Bev, you have your hand up. You have a question? Go ahead.
Yes, I wanted to know what your website is.
Heavenly Bodies Live at heavenlybodieslive.com. Can you type that in the chat?
I've never used this Microsoft Teams before, so I have to see what the devil's going on. You said your website is Heavenly Teams.
I put it in the chat for you, Miss Bev. Heavenlybodieslive.com.
Where's the chat?
Oh,
So
that's
look,
what
if you look at the top of your screen, at the top, do you see where it says people? It may be at the top or bottom of yours. I'm not sure. Just depends on kind of what browser you're in.
Ah, boy.
So it looks like a little circle icon, like a little. How about this, Miss Bev? I will send it to your email. Will that work?
Yeah.
Can I email it to you? Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
That'll work, right? All right. So this is the chocolate. Yes. Mm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Looks amazing.
Smooth, nice. And like I said, if you want it thicker, like you put less liquid and more ice, it'll be thicker. But what I normally do is, let me go back around here because I don't want to drink this whole thing right now. I'm going to make my next one. What I normally do, I have a cup that I use, one of those cups that it keeps things cold for 6 to 8 hours. And I'll make this in the morning on the way out the door to my classes. I teach my seniors in Zumba classes and movement classes. And I cannot normally drink or eat anything before I take class. So I'll make this, I may take a couple of sips like I just did on my way out the door, but then I'll put it in a cup. I'll put it in my to-go cup. And then right after my class, I'm down in it. And it's so, so refreshing. It's so good. And like I said, it's replenishing my muscles from that workout that I did. And it's also giving me the nutrients that I need. And you'd be surprised that when you give your body what it needs, it sucks it in. The one thing I didn't mention about the cacao, about chocolate, and I mentioned it last week, and I just automatically think everybody's been here already. But I mentioned that cacao, if you are craving chocolate, most of the time it means that you're deficient in iron and magnesium. And so taking in that chocolate every now and then, your body feels like a sponge. And I'm not sure if you know what I'm talking about, but you feel like a sponge, like it's sucking it in and it's thanking you. It's thanking you for giving it what it needs, the nutrition that it needs. All right, so that's the chocolate lovers protein shake. All right, any questions before I move on? Any more questions before I move on?
No, none right now.
All right, all right, all right. So the next one I love, let me put my glasses on, is an avocado banana smoothie. Avocado banana smoothie. So I am an advocate. If you all saw, I put the banana in this one. I put bananas in all of my smoothies, all of them, because as I said, I use unsweetened milk and I am a sugar addict. Once a sugar addict, always a sugar addict, except for the fact of the last 11 years, I transitioned and started using plant-based sweeteners. But my mind and my tongue is looking for that, is looking for a sweet taste. And so, as you know, that when the ripe the more ripe the banana is, the sweeter it is. So just in my mind, I just know that I'm adding a banana to every shake just to give it a tad bit more sweetness, right? So I know all about the bananas. And let me put this in here before my banana thaws out anymore. So let me just do this and then I'll talk about the banana. So I'm using my almond milk again, using the almond milk. And then I'm going to put in my frozen banana, which is thawing out. And then I'm using 2 tablespoons of raw honey. 2 tablespoons of raw honey. I get this particular honey from Costco. You can get it from anywhere, but this is a raw honey. So 2 tablespoons. Now, if you're having issues with diabetes, then you might want to omit this honey, or you use 1 instead of 2. And I know. All right. And then I'm using flaxseed, and I have my flaxseed soaked in water. So I'm using my flaxseed, and the flaxseed is going to make my tummy full. It's great for the digestive system. The flaxseed, all your seeds, your hemp seeds, your flax seeds, your chia seeds, all of them kind of make you full. And so it's great in a shake. If that's all you're having in the morning for breakfast, one of your meals to go, then you know that it's going to keep you full. It's going to sustain you for at least half of the day. All right, so that's my flaxseed. And then I'm going to use some cinnamon. I love cinnamon. This is called Ceylon cinnamon. There's different types of cinnamon, but this cinnamon is very, very good. There's a Vietnamese cinnamon also that you could use, but I'm using 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon.
Quick question. Why did you soak the seeds in water? That's
Because
Miss Catherine asked.
Because you soak the seeds in water because they become softer. If not, if you put them in there too fast and they're not soaked, they'll be harder. Well, and sometimes it depends on your blender whether or not you actually blend them. But soaking your seeds will make them a little softer and a little better digestible. If you understand, hopefully you understand. It just makes you able to digest it a little bit better. To answer your question? Okay. All right.
Thanks.
All right, good. And then an avocado. So we're using 1 avocado. And then I'm going to talk about this because I love talking about the avocado. And I love talking about the banana. Just what you're going to put in your body and why. So you're just going to open your avocado. Now, avocados are crazy expensive right now. So, if you want to use just half, that's fine. Just use the other half. The only thing is that, they turn colors. Let me take this knife out and use this spoon. They turn color, they turn brown. But if it's for you, you already know it's only turning brown because you used this the day before. I've used a brown avocado before. Believe me, paying $2.99 for 1 avocado, $3 for 1 avocado. Do you think I'm going to throw it away just because it turned brown? Nope. Now, I may not serve it to my guest if I'm making guacamole or something like that, but if it's for myself, oh yeah, I'm using it. All right, so putting the avocado in there. Oh, I love this because I'm going to tell you why in a minute. I remember the first time opening an avocado and I saw that big old fat seed in the middle. I was so surprised. So what is avocado? Speaking of that seed, what is avocado considered in the food pyramid? What is avocado considered? Anybody know?
Fruit.
Oh, wait.
Someone said fruit, and people are putting in the chat fruit.
A fat. Oh, it's definitely a fat, but it's definitely a fruit. Why is it a fruit? It's a fruit because it has a seed in the middle.
Yep, and Rachel put because it has a seed.
Who said that?
One of our participants, Rachel.
Awesome, Rachel. That's correct. It has a big old fat seed in the middle. All right, so let me turn this on and then I'm going to talk about it. That's the avocado smoothie. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Y'all have to see this. And I'm going to talk about it. Oh, can you see it? Can you see it? Let me see. It's thick. See how nice and creamy that is? And see, it's green. That pretty color green. And see how thick that is? Mm. I'm telling you, it tastes, if the green color is kind of throwing you off, it tastes better than it looks. But it tastes good to me. And it looks good to me.
Edlene said, yum, so creamy.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel said, yummy. Catherine said, yummy.
Very, very creamy, very creamy. And that's what I love about that. That's what I discovered when I first added avocado to the smoothie. Like, this is so creamy. But also, I used it with cashew milk. And you know, cashews make it creamy, make smoothies creamy also. So cashew milk and avocado together, really smooth and really nice and creamy, like the best milkshake ever. I'm just saying, you just will not even realize that it's healthy for you. But I had to stop using the cashew milk because I'm telling the cashews bloat me up. I mean, cashews are so good, y'all. It's got a natural sweetness, and I just eat them, and I had to stop. So I had to go back to my almond milk. So let's talk about the avocado for a second. Avocado is rich in vitamin E, B complex, beta carotene, potassium, and it has more potassium than bananas. At least 2 times more potassium than bananas. And potassium is great for your nervous system. So we need potassium. So it's great to have some avocado almost every day or banana every day, but avocado has more potassium in it. It has also, one avocado can have about 300 calories, in part because it's 20% monosaturated fat, 20% monosaturated fat, which is the good fat. It helps maintain levels of cholesterol. All right. So that monosaturated fat that you find in avocado is a good fat. So some people say, oh, why do I want to eat avocado every day? Well, it's a good fat, and that's what we need to have. All right. It nourishes the blood, it lubricates the lungs and the large intestines. It balances liver function. We're talking about the avocado, right? Why not have an avocado all the time? And then constipation. Mashed avocado applied to the face or the scalp is nourishing condition for the skin, right? So avocado, you've heard of avocado mask and everything. And it's just awesome. Awesome. And you know, of course, this talks about avocado making guacamole. And that's another favorite of mine, the guacamole. All right. So that's the avocado. Let's talk about the banana real quick. Let me look at my time, 6:39. So the banana, and we put both of them in that one, right? The banana, sweet, and as I said, the more ripe they are, the more sweet they become. I have a client that actually told me he was on a sugar. This is a funny story, and I'm gonna tell it really quick in about one minute. He told me he's a truck driver, and he was doing a sugar detox because his diabetes, his A1C was off, and and he had stopped eating sugar, and he was trying to get stuff back together. So I was working with him, and I had a session with him, and he said, "Oh no, I haven't been eating any sweets. I've been doing good. We're going through everything, and I'm trying to figure out, well, why is your A1C still so high? If you've been doing this for the last 3 months, what's going on?" So come to find out, he's a truck driver, and during the winter time, he would take bananas and sit them up on his dashboard, and the heat would come out of the of the vent. And he discovered that when he opened that banana and it was hot and he ate it, the natural sugar just poured out of it, and he was eating the natural sugar from the banana every day, or at least every other day, which spiking up his blood sugar level. So that's how sweet a banana can be. That's how sweet. So you all be careful about those bananas. And if you have issues with diabetes or your blood glucose level. But also it's folic acid, vitamin B6, vitamin C, potassium. Also, bananas are high in calories, but low in fat. Excellent food for pregnant mothers, babies, and children. That's basically because of the potassium. All right. So bananas are great. Bananas are ripe when they are solid yellow without any green tip on the end. Right. So if you want to get the potassium from the banana, but not all that sugar, then you can eat it with a green tip on the end. How about that? And then the last thing I'm going to say, which I like to tell people just in case you missed it before when I talked about bananas, is when you get your bananas, if they get too ripe, you're paying too much money for bananas, for your fruits, vegetables. So when you get your bananas and you let them sit, you forget to eat them, peel them and put them in a Ziploc freezer bag and put them in the freezer. Then they'll be just right for your avocado banana smoothie, or for your chocolate smoothie, chocolate protein shake. And so what I'm going to do with this, because I can't drink both of them, and what I did the last time, let me just tell you all. So I did, I had this, and do you think I threw it away? I did not throw it away. What I did, because it's the summertime, what I did was I put these in little cups and wrapped them in saran wrap and put them in the freezer. And so this past Sunday, I had a family field day. We were playing games. So I was able to pull out the freezer all of the healthy, and the children loved them. I pulled them out, passed them out, had a little spoon as they melted in the sun. It was a great healthy treat, not too sweet, but cold. And it served the purpose. So that's what I'm going to do with these. I think I'm going to drink this chocolate one. I don't know. I might drink the avocado. I don't know. I'm going to drink one of them, but I'm going to save the other one. All right. Anybody have any questions? Any questions at all? I hope I've given you all a lot to think about when it comes to making your protein shakes, your smoothies, your summer treats and drinks, your drinkable summer treats.
Awesome. Thank you, Roz. One person had to leave, but they said that this was very nice, and thanks a bunch. So awesome job. Someone asked what about the book, I believe, about the book. So the website, Ms. Bev, you should be able to see the book on the website if that's what you're asking. I do believe.
Yes.
Ms. Catherine said, thank you so much. Okay, yes. On the website, Ms. Bev, you can find the website. Can you give me a yes or a thumbs up or something in the chat if you did get that email? I sent it over to you. You can just let me know. All right. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you, Ross, for getting us
appreciate you.
prepared to have nice, cool, refreshing smoothies for the summer. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little, I don't know about the avocado banana, but I'm gonna try it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
try
good.
it. And just wondering kind of what other fruit would go well with the avocado, just because I know, the benefits of the avocado, like what other fruit instead of banana avocado, like what other one might go well. Just trying to think of that, but
Hmm. You don't do banana?
yeah, I do, but I was just wondering what others might, because I think having whatever fruit you choose, it make it go, real creamy. I don't know. I have to think about it.
Well, the
Um,
avocado makes it creamy by itself.
okay. I
So
really love strawberries, but I don't know. I don't know how that'll taste
I
with
don't know. I
avocado.
don't know how strawberry would taste with avocado, but you try it and let me know.
Okay. Okay. We'll see. So someone said great information. Thank you. They're going to try the recipes. And yes, Miss Catherine, you will get the recipes in an email here shortly. So we appreciate you all joining us tonight. As always, we want you to give us your feedback. And for those of you who can complete this survey within 24 hours, you will be entered into a drawing to win a $25 Amazon gift card where you can go out and maybe buy you a nice blender or some nice exercise equipment, something to do to help you on your healthy lifestyle journey. And this program is being recorded, and you can request that. We can give you that upon request by sending an email to wellness@pgparks.com if you would like that recording. And then we would invite you to join us at the end of July with our Dine, Learn, and Move program. And this is another nutrition and fitness program that we do in
I'm
partnership.
doing that one.
Oh, you'll be joining us in July. Great. With some
Yes.
of our partners in the community. And this topic is staying healthy on the go.
Hmm.
So join us there. You can register on our website, and I will be providing that registration information in a follow-up email. So that is all we have for you on tonight, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your night, the rest of your summer, and we'll see you all soon. Take care.
Where do we get the link to the survey?
It will be in your email.
Thank you for joining us for this fun, fresh summer smoothie and cooking session. For more videos to help you make healthier choices, visit the Department of Parks and Recreation's online resource center at pgparks.com or the Health and Wellness Virtual Library at wellness.pgparks.com. Until next time, be healthy, be well. Thank you.